we're going to learn about this bug, how to say its name, and what it has to do with me this time on
Psyllid.
When I first started having the idea of putting in a garden back in the back, I wanted to do a few things. I wanted strawberries, I wanted blueberries, I wanted a lemon tree and a lime tree. So I found the strawberries and the blueberries quite quickly, and then I started looking for the lime trees. Going to sites like lemoncitrustree.com, find exactly what I want, 4- and 5-year-old specimens that were guaranteed to put off lemons that year. Go ahead, look at the price and look at it and go, ah, that's a nice price. I think I'll buy it. Only to run into this. Not available in Arizona, California, Florida, or Texas. I was like, that's kind of weird. I wonder why they said that. So, went to another one, Natural Heroes Nursery. Went looking for them. When you put in your zip code, 79424, Texas zip code, it says, sorry, can't add to cart based on shipping restrictions. Cannot ship to Arkansas, Arizona, Florida, Hawaii, or Texas. That's when I started doing some digging and found that Texas was under quarantine, along with all those other states, California, Florida, Arizona. That's when I found out about the Asian citrus psyllid and the citrus greening disease. Texas was one of the states that was under quarantine. What this meant was you couldn't get any plant, any lemon, lime, or orange trees from anywhere except in Texas. So I went looking locally for basically Meyer lemon trees, because everybody I'd read online said you could get them at Lowe's or any big box stores. None of the big box stores here in Lubbock carried them, of course. Started contacting people in Dallas, San Antonio to find out if they had them, but they wouldn't get back to me. So I began to think maybe the quarantine covered all of Texas. If you couldn't buy it, if you didn't already have it, you probably couldn't get it. Well, then one day I was out at a place called Mary Lee's Garden. It's a place out on 82nd way out there, and it's actually one of the few locally owned nurseries in Lubbock. Happened to be walking by, and they were pushing a Meyer lemon tree on a cart. I saw it and I was like, wow, do y'all have more of these? And they're like, no, but we'll get more. Well, I didn't think they'd known about it. I asked them if they knew about the green rot, and they said no. So I was afraid that was the last one that they were going to ever get. It was sold, though. Or, well, it was on hold to be picked up on a certain day. So I realized I missed my chance. Then I got to looking, though, and the date that it said was about a week past. So I asked him, I said, listen, that says hold till such and such date. It's past. Are y'all still holding it for him? Turns out I was talking to Mary Lee herself. She's a nice older lady. And she was like, no, I guess not. I'll sell it to you. So I bought it. Well, I'll show you the rest in real time. This, I have under the best authority, is a Meyer lemon tree. Now, what's that best authority? Well, it said so right there, written on the side of the pot. And it's also on this sheet of paper, or this deal, that all plants like this must have to prove that they're from where they say they're from. Why do I say I think it's a Meyer lemon tree? Well, it hasn't done anything. Now, it has put on leaves and stuff. When I first got it, it was just that one main thing there and maybe a couple of sprouts off. So it has put on leaves and such, but it never tried to flower. It's never tried to do anything. It just sits there. So how did I even find out about Meyer lemon trees in the first place? Well, two of my best friends in the world who happen to be married live in Flower Mound, Texas. They got one from the Dallas Farmers Market and planted it right by their front door. Well, actually they have a long walkway that has the garage on one side and the kitchen on the other. So it's a long way. They put it right there in front of the kitchen as you walked up to the door. Every time I'd go over and see them when it was blooming, you would walk by and you'd smell this wonderful, wonderful smell that is Meyer lemon tree. It was very, very sweet, very wonderful, and it always made me smile. And then it put on these little lemons that had paper thin skins that were, the liquid was just dripping out of them and stuff. They were just wonderful. So I wanted one. So enter the real fresh, improved Meyer lemon tree. It's got its own little place of origin badge as well. But it does something the other one doesn't do. It's actually got lemons on it. Well, fruits of some sort. This was my second purchase of a Meyer lemon tree. I think I might actually get some lemons out of it. There's the three I showed you. And there's some growing right here. And one down in there that I don't think you can see. Yeah. One down in there. And a bunch right there. So I'm hoping if stuff like this would stay off of it, I'm hoping to get some lemons out of this. Now, I've always wanted both a lemon and a lime tree. This is a thornless Mexican lime tree. What I really wanted was a key lime tree, but you can't find them here. This poor thing has been so beat up. There are a few signs that it's trying to grow stuff for me. There's a few flowers and things in here. Some trying to look like it might be putting on fruits. I don't know. There's a couple right there as well. This poor thing, a few weeks ago when we had that 70-mile-an-hour wind come flying through, that was only about 35 here, it got knocked over where it sits and knocked all the fruits that were on it off. So it's starting over from scratch. I'm hoping to get something this year, unlike that one, which I don't know that it'll ever produce anything. I'm also going to do a garden update today, so there's going to probably be two of these in quick succession. This one on the citrus green and Meyer lemon trees and limes, and then the one on how my garden's doing, even though it's been an up and down year. So we'll see you next time on The Gadget Gardener.